So, we're going to do a colour analysis for you today. What's drawn you to have a colour analysis?
I've never had one before, and I just feel like I wear the same colours, not knowing if they actually suit me, just going for quite basic colours. So yeah, and with my job being a personal assistant, I think it would just be really good to just have the colours that suit me.
Yeah, okay. So let's take a look. Just going to pull the hair away from your face. So you know that there are 4 seasons, spring, summer, autumn and winter, and they correspond to the colour seasons as well. So what I'm going to do to start with is I can see you're wearing gold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check gold and silver first, and that will give me an indication as to whether you're warm or cool based, and then we'll move on to the colours.
Amazing.
Alright,
thank you.
So first of all, looking at gold, do you have any tan on or makeup? Or...
Yeah, I do have some tan on. I am naturally quite pale, but I tend to wear tan quite a bit.
Okay. So immediately it looks very nice, but it's potentially clashing a tiny bit with your eyes. You've got quite light blue eyes, but this is going very nicely with the skin tone. I want to see how silver looks. I mean, immediately it does go better with your eyes. Maybe a truer silver kind of complements your natural complexion. Works very well with the eyes. I think it lifts your tone, it brightens you. Again, it does look very nice against your skin tone, but that's, I mean, olive, more tanned skin is sort of more complementary to colours. Definitely feel like you can go between the two. I mean, like, they both look really nice. Based on your skin tone now, I would say gold. But based on what you've said and your eye colour, silver is it's brightening for you. It uplifts you.
Yeah, I think I just naturally prefer gold jewellery, so I've never considered silver more.
Yeah.
But I think that does brighten, yeah.
Okay. So let me just have a look at your face. Okay. Just looking at me for a moment. Eyes, very pale blue, very cool toned. And natural hair colour?
A little bit lighter than this, but still dark brown.
Okay, and do you dye it? What colour? What's the colour on the box that you dye it?
It's not really box, but it's got a copper undertone.
Sorry, I didn't mean that it looked like it was from a box.
It's dark, very dark brown with a copper undertone.
Yeah. So I can see some red tones in there. Again, that's leaning more towards warm. How much root do you have? I'm trying to see if I can...
There is a small root, and I've actually just been on holiday, so I feel like it's made it a little bit lighter.
I mean, it's definitely got a copper tone to it, which against the tanned skin is leaning more towards warm. But I'm inclined to think you're naturally cool.
Yeah.
And I wonder if you ever embraced that, how it would change your appearance. It might brighten your look, but I feel like what you've got now is very complementary, and it makes your eyes stand out. So with colour analysis, you can either go with contrasting, so we can work to make certain features pop more, like your eyes, or we can go with complementary, where we would find colours that suited your eye colour more, or that was slightly closer in tone. Okay, so I'm going to go through the colours now. I'm going to go through blues. Just going to move through them. So I'm immediately feeling like dull, dark colours and not like this one compared to that. This one really brightens you, complements your eyes. I mean, they all look nice, but it's just more about if we're really going to go into which shade. I'd definitely say the lighter ones. That one I thought really popped. Okay, got some more. The other thing to remember is, this can inform the way we dress. It doesn't need to be the way we dress. Some colours may brighten you, but you may not like them personally. That one's quite complimentary. It's just drawing me to your eyes, the blues. I think this one is washing you out slightly. Same with that.
Yeah.
Let's try this one. My initial instinct is that you are a cool winter, or winter is cool, but a light winter. Which is why some of these colours, they really brighten your eyes, because that's obviously a natural feature. This one is standing out to me for you. It's like a royal blue. Similar, I think. We don't want too pale pastel colours and like dull colours. I don't think brighten you. I do like that, it's kind of like an aqua. So what do you think?
I really like all of them, but I think I'm drawn to this one. I think, like you said, it really makes my eyes pop and brings some colour into my skin.
Yeah, I agree. I like this one, and I think it's very close to your eye colour, so I can see why you're drawn. It's like it draws the eye, and it also brings out more warmth in your skin.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna put these three to the side. So moving on to greens. I'm losing your eyes a little bit, but it's still a nice colour. Yeah, losing the eyes. Found them a little bit more, this one.
They look quite green now, don't they? My eyes are bluey green, so...
Couple more blues. Not feeling the dull colours. I think that's a little bit too... It's making the skin appear a little bit yellow. It's not as complementary. That's more of a grey. Wow, that's nice. Definitely adding that one. This one is interesting because it goes well with the warmer skin tone. It kind of... Oops. This one is interesting because it goes with the warmer skin tone. It complements the gold, which you like. It goes well with the hair. Do you like this colour?
I do, but I agree with you, I'm a bit hesitant. I'm not sure why, but I do really like the colour.
Yeah, I think this one is just a nice colour.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got some bright greens now. think this is too much. This immediately calms it down, but it's not brightening.
Yeah.
I think these ones are not gonna work as well. No, they're like neon greens. Not feeling the green. I think that one's too pale. What did you think of those ones?
Yeah, it's funny, I love green, so I do wear quite a lot of green, but I don't think it does much for
it's
me.
the tones that I've got here. I think you suit a green that has more pigment, like a more pigmented green and not a neon green. These ones are all quite neon and too pale.
Yeah.
I think a mid-green would work quite well.
Yeah.
These garish colours are not working for your tones. I like the yellow. Just see before we move on to deeper colours. Yeah. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, I like the yellow a lot. I think it's really complimentary.
Mm-hmm. I think the blues do more for you,
Yeah.
for the complementing. Moving into very warm territory here. These are very autumn, summer. What's difficult is that these colours go very nicely with your hair and your skin tone, but when you bring in the blue eyes, it kind of... I quite like this one. I think this is making your skin tone quite dull. Bright colours do suit you. We're losing you a little bit with some of these browns. Complementing, but it's not brightening. Again, complementing, but not brightening. That's what I'm thinking from these darker colours.
Yeah.
And then I think with black we've lost you a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I quite like this for complementing, but it doesn't...
It's a
brighten,
hiding
it doesn't
colour.
do... Yeah.
It's a, not wanting to be seen colour. And I guess if, you dress differently day to day based on how you're feeling.
Yeah.
This colour makes me want to put a brighter lip on you. And we don't necessarily want to have to enhance.
Yeah.
But we can. It really depends on the colours you like. this goes with your hair and your skin tone and your lips. What do you want to achieve?
I want to definitely brighten. I think that I wear a lot of dark colours anyway, so understanding the brighter colours that are really going to bring out my features is going to be good for this.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we should stick to brightening colours then. I like this one.
Yeah.
Not this. Not this. Some more peachy oranges now. I think that's pretty. Do you like that colour?
Yeah, I do.
See, this is a cooler tone. It's too dull.
Yeah.
Salmon. I like this.
Yeah.
It does brighten you. It lifts you more. This one I see more of the pink and oranges and the darker tones. This one I see more of your whole face. I think that actually suits very nicely.
I like that. I'm glad I love pink.
Let's do a couple more pinks. Just want to compare. What do you think of this one?
I like it. I think it can look like it's washing me out a little bit, but I think the colour suits me.
That was a very pretty pink colour. Just look at me. I'm just trying to see more of your eyes. This definitely pops more than this one does. What do you personally think? Because I won't put it in the pile if you don't like it.
No, I do. I love that colour.
Alright, so purples and then red. Looking at me. I'm losing your eyes, but it does suit you. I'm trying to find a colour. I'm trying to find colours that... No, I've lost you with that. Yeah, what do you think of this colour?
I love that colour.
Do you? I was going to say we've lost your eyes with this. It makes your eyes appear grey. But we can add it to the pile if you like it.
I just like the colour, but yeah, maybe.
I think it's making your face seem too red, and your eyes seem quite grey.
Yeah, I see that.
And then I think this washes you out.
Yeah.
It's a very similar colour to the last one. Thoughts on this one?
I like it. I don't think it's the best colour on me, but I do like it.
My personal opinion is this one's come out most complimentary. But I can, if you're not keen on it,
I like it.
I think there are colours that work better. I'm just trying to get like a range.
Yeah.
And then we can delve into them a little bit more.
Yeah, that's great. That's perfect.
I'm losing your eyes. Yeah, I lost your eyes there with that one. I really like the red. But your eyes are lost slightly. That's such a gorgeous colour, it goes really nicely with your hair. This one's very brightening on you. I think I just like the red. I think it washes you out. What do you think on these? Be honest.
I do like them. I think they do slightly wash me out.
Yeah.
But I like it with my hair. I would wear these colours, but not all the time, I think.
Okay. Let's have a look at what we've got. do you think on the colours we've chosen?
I love them. I think they all look lovely. Some, like you said, brighten a bit more, but some are more complementary, which I like.
I am personally, really drawn to those.
Yeah.
So, as part of being a PA, is it a lot of desk work?
No, I'm more out and about.
Out and about,
yeah.
running errands?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I'd like to do is show you how we can style these colours from someone that maybe isn't used to wearing cooler tones.
Yeah.
I have a couple of methods and ways of styling pieces that it's like an entry into cool tones. Allows you to still feel comfortable in how you appear, but little hints of these colours I think might just make a difference. These colours are very brightening on you, and especially like out and about, you're going to want things you can just throw together, easy to move, and I guess make you feel good when you're working. So let's have a look at some pieces then.
Great.
Okay. So I'm leaning more towards like a New York style, which is all about layering. And I think if you're going to be out and about, you're going to need something that you can go inside and outside without needing to take coats off. So layering's great for that because it keeps the warmth, but it's light. Okay. I'm going to go in first with this beautiful pinstriped blue shirt. So we're leaning on the blues, using that to help brighten the eyes, but then we are going to dull it down a bit so it's not too intense. So thoughts on this shirt so far?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's perfect for my jawline.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we can leave it undone, keep it very casual, and then you can keep the undertops really neutral. Lights, whites, greys. Okay. We can go in now with a trench. So this is where I was talking about the pops of colour. So obviously this blue top is intense, but we're hiding it a little bit now with this. This jacket is an oversized fit. Shirt is very fitted, so this balances it out. How are you doing temperature-wise? Okay, because I'm putting more layers on now, so don't need to get too overheated. So what I'm trying to do is make it look a little more thrown on, a little less scripted. I think this style does suit having your hair up. I know I haven't done it properly, but yeah, it would work really well, you know, like for you to just be like, whiz it up while you're doing some paperwork. Yes. The New York fashion style is at the moment very layered, very effortless. It's giving. If you just hold this, it's like, yeah. Really just giving like thrown pieces on. I want to hide this white shirt, that white under top a little bit more. Just pulling that through. Kind of using the jumper as a scarf in a way. See how the hair can sit. Just relax. kind of wanted to the hair to suit being a little bit messy, a little bit windswept. It needs to be a versatile outfit rather than a perfect one. So I'm just playing around. Just straightening the head, I'm just gonna just really trying to get more of that blue through. Am I going to just face the back one? Do you want to just have a little look? I love that. It's exactly what I was looking for. So, this is your safety. This trench coat it's sort of diluting the rest of the colours. It's allowing them to do their thing. They're sort of pops of colour. This yellow I feel like really brings out your eyes. The blue as well. And then it's formal. And you can switch this up. I mean, you could switch it up at some point for a red one and completely change the outfit. Changing the shirt colour. I think if you are going to wear the dark trench, going with the lighter pops, I'm going to put your hair up again. I'm going to try and do it a little bit neater this time. Because you have a lot of hair. So try and get it nice and tight. Okay, a few face the back. patches are a little bit less functional, but they really elevate an outfit way more than having a strap. So I would just sort of like hold it with a large one, like that. I'm going to just see whether the black just turning slightly light over the black one. Let's try it. I think this colour, yeah. What do you think of the finished look?
I love it so much. It's perfect.
So there are lots of different variations, as I've mentioned, shirt colours. I think the best thing to do would be to have some staples that are in a neutral dark grey. I think works quite well. And then pops of colour, and then you can just switch it up each time.
Yeah.
And then just small things like clutches instead of backpacks, I think can really just take a look from scruffy to elegant.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to do some final